Upbeat music is the closest and most broadly accessible thing to being in the same room with others when it comes to making music together online. What happens is you enter into a video chat room like Zoom, but when it comes time to make music, each participant records themselves and the app turns it into a synchronized collaboration that you can then review. This product may be used as a rehearsal tool as well as used for a chamber coaching situation. Here are some examples of the product being used for all of these scenarios. I'm going to go ahead and put a metronome on here at 100, and I'd like you to speak the rhythm, please, using 1 and 2 and as we go across. I will count you in. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and...
Two and three, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. My favorite color is blue. You are my sunshine, my sunshine. You make me happy. No dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Welcome to 6th grade orchestra. I'd like for you to be in sitting rest position, and I'd like you to watch through the slideshow. So I'd like you to, Sophie, go back to Schoology. You can minimize the big blue button. Don't X out. Okay, I'd like you to please go to the materials called Play a Scale in a Small Group with Independent Rhythms. Can you find that activity in our classroom?
Yes.
Click on it.
Okay.
And we're going to go through this slideshow. Step by step.
Step by step.
Okay, now we're on the blue slide. I don't want you to do any of these yet. We're just going to go through the lesson, and then we're going to try it together. So don't click on anything or go to do anything yet. Just look at the slideshow. So when you're using this new app called Upbeat Music, you need to use the most current Google Chrome on your Chromebook, laptop, or desktop. As of right now, this app does not work on Android or iOS devices. I'm going to divide the class into small groups. Once you're in your small group, you're going to select a leader. Then you're going to visit the Upbeat Music app by clicking the button below and come back to the slideshow. But right now, we're just going to continue through the slideshow. This slideshow is to help guide you through all your playing assignments. The leaders will see this room ID number, and you will give that 6-digit room ID number to the other students in your group. Group members will click Join Room and enter the code given. There are 2 things you need to know before setting up. You want to be able to practice counting with a steady beat with the metronome. at the top. So at the top right, you'll see this image and you'll make it go faster or slower, and we're going to keep it in 4/4 time. In order to use this app, you will have to do a setup process. You will hear 8 beeps before recording along. During the setup test, make sure your volume is loud enough to hear those beeps. And we'll practice that in your small group. You'll get to practice first until we do our assignment. So I'd like you to, Sophie, go back to Schoology. You can minimize the big blue button. Don't X out. Can you read aloud the first sentence, Sophie?
Once all members are present in the room, you must first set up to calibrate the app.
Calibrate. That's a new word. Calibrate. Say calibrate.
Calibrate.
Bailey, can you read the next 3 steps, please?
Everyone click Setup. Click Get Started. Click Start Recording.
Okay, so let's say those. When we are doing setup, let's say together the steps. Everyone click.
Setup.
Click.
Get started.
Click.
Start recording.
Good. All right. Once you're into that, Sophie, let's have you read the next sentence to the right.
After the 8 count, click in, clap and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the click.
Bailey, read the next line.
Listen, and if you like it, click continue.
What do you click, class? Say, what do you click?
Continue. Continue.
Sophie, read the next statement.
Move to start of the sine wave to line up with the beat lines and click done.
Class, what do we click?
Done.
Once everyone has set their calibration, it is time to prepare for the assignment.
Hello everyone, this is a very brief tutorial on how to do the setup of Upbeat music. Let's go. First thing I want you to do is hit setup right there. It's next to invite. And what it's going to do is take you to a place that reminds you to have wired headphones. Now this is important. Sometimes you can get away with having wireless headphones. The problem is it may have some connection issues with your Bluetooth. So when you can, use wired headphones. All right, next thing you need to do is you need to be prepared to speak, count, or sing, or clap something with an 8-note pulse. Let me explain how that works. Once you hit get started, it's taking you to a place where it's going to give you an 8-beat count in. You're going to react to that 8-beat count in and play along with the metronome or sing along with the metronome some type of rhythm. It's going to look something like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So what it's done is it's now recorded you to the metronome, and we're going to see if it lines up. I'm going to hit preview. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty well aligned. So with that information, we also know the sound wasn't distorting or anything. For the most part, it was all there. Go ahead and hit continue. And now we are looking at a place that we're calling the sound wave area. If you look at this, it's wanting you to drag left or right to calibrate. What that means is this whole area in yellow is something that can be dragged to the left or to the right. Now, when you were speaking, or when I was speaking my count in, I was saying 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Where the biggest part of the sound wave here is right here, that should be on beat 1.
You need to make sure that you calibrate your sound wave and not the metronome beeping noise. The little blip to the left of the green line is the metronome. The bigger sound waves are your sound. Make sure that you begin with your sound wave.
Now, it's a little different for each device, but sometimes you want to start it right at the edge of, this is beat 1, so right at the edge of it. Sometimes it's more important to put it right in the middle. It just depends a little bit on your machine, and you just have to play around with it. So for my machine, we're going to try it just at the front edge of it. If you look, most of the big beats have lined up there because we dragged the whole file. I'm going to hit play. We'll listen and see if we line up. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Definitely wasn't perfect, so I'm going to try to drag it a little bit more. I'll let you hear what it sounds like when it's really not aligned. So let's say we go too far that way. Here it is. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So that's clearly not right. I'm going to go ahead now and try to put it where I think it belongs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. I'm going to call that lined up. I don't think it's 100% perfect, but it is definitely close. I'm going to hit done, and at this point, we have finished the setup for Upbeat Music. And what it's done, it's taken a snapshot for that moment in time with your recording to your internet connection to this application. So that's it. Hit close, and now you're ready to record with your friends. I hope this brief tutorial was helpful. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
These are assignments just like when we play in class, but you will get to do this online. It's going to be so fun. You're going to choose a 1-octave scale to play, ascending and descending. Who remembers what ascending means? Sophie?
Going up.
Yeah. And obviously descending is?
Going down.
And what is a 1-octave scale, Bailey?
A scale that is 1 octave, 8 notes.
You got it. So the activity for this is for us to play the scale, but each person is going to choose a different rhythm to play for 4 beats on each note. So for example, I'm going to play 4 quarter notes, like D, 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 E, 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 and so on. Another player could choose all 8th notes, like D, 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 E, 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 like that. Or pepperoni pizza, D, 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 E, 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 or some other fun way. You're going to each take turns practicing with a metronome in the app and give each other advice if anything needs improvement or clarification. Make sure that you stay really positive. If someone's not quite with the beat, be friendly about it. Say, can you try it again? Or maybe they're trying something that's too difficult and maybe they need to make it more simple. So help each other in this activity. Okay. When your group is ready to record, click what, class?
Click record.
Yes. Now, don't worry, no one else will hear you, and you can redo it. I want you to limit your redos to 2 times, or we could be here all day, right?
Okay.
You're going to play your part after the 8-beat click, just like you did in setup. If you like your recording, click done. When you click done, it'll bring you back to our group room, and it will put the video together for us. The Upbeat Music app will edit everyone's video and audio together in one performance. We're going to view it together and see if it meets all of our expectations. If something's not quite right, we can go back and do it again. If you all like it, click download. Everybody should attach it to their assignment. All right, this is what it looks like when you join a room in Upbeat Music. At the top left, you will see the room ID number, and depending on your subscription, you'll see how much time you have left or how many rooms you have left. Up to the right is the metronome and time signature change. You can change that, and you can send them feedback. If you have a question or comment about your session, you can send a message. What I'd like everyone to notice are the buttons at the bottom. To mute your microphone, you click here. To mute your camera, you click here. And there are some other options here as well. This is the button that you press to invite others to join your room. And this is that crucial setup button that you've seen demonstrate. And this is record. If you have any questions, you can click here. And this is the chat feature. And this will exit the room. If you would like to chat, this opens the chat. And you can type here to type your message. It is recommended that while using Upbeat Music, that the leader or teacher type any instructions that you're asking the group to do in the chat, just in case their internet slows down or there's a problem somehow. That keeps everybody on task and you know what to do. As we enter our Upbeat rooms, please mute the video and audio of our class meeting and wait for the room code from the leader before exiting the class meeting. Everyone click the Upbeat app button at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to be the leader, so I'm going to create the room. You click Join Room, and I will give you the code. Here. Welcome to Upbeat Music.
Hello.
Can you wave? Show everybody who you are. Say your name and what you're playing.
I'm Sophie. I'm playing violin. I'm Bailey, and I'm playing cello.
All right, who remembers the first activity that we need to do? What do we need to practice? The 2 skills do we need to practice before we set up?
Practicing with the metronome.
Yes. At the top, you see tempo 120, measure 4/4 time. I'm going to click play. Do you hear the metronome?
Yes.
Is it loud enough?
Yes.
Okay. I would like for you to practice counting right with it. Can you clap and count as well? And how about you say 1, 2, ready, go, because your speed's different than mine. Practice.
1, 2, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Much better.
Line up your beat.
We're going to go into setup mode. You're going to click setup and follow the directions. Remember, you're going to hear 8 beeps before you count to 8 and clap. This is not playing yet. This is just setup. All right, try it out. All right, so we should be calibrated now. The next part is we're going to decide who's going to play what rhythm of our D scale 1 octave, okay? Okay, good. All right, Sophie, can I hear your 8th notes to make sure you're playing it right? All right. Okay. All right, and I'm going to do pepperoni pizza. So let me see if my viola playing works. Okay? All right, so you're going to play your D scale, ascending, and descending. And we're going to now go into record. We've already set up. So we're going to go into record. I'll see you back in a few minutes.
That's done.
Is it good?
Thank
Did you do it? Is it good? It's converting our videos right now. It's making a movie of us playing together. Let's hear how good it might be. Here we go. We're going to listen.
What is that?
You guys think it was okay?
Okay, yeah.
For the very first video? Did you slow down a little bit when you got to maybe the higher notes?
Maybe.
There was a little bit, yeah. And maybe that's personal error, or maybe someone rushed.
We were being so loud I couldn't hear the metronome.
Again, I want to remind you that setup and preparation in your small group before you record is essential for a successful performance. What do you do next if we like our work? What do we do?
Press download.
Yeah.
Here's how you submit assignment. So you click on Submit Assignment. You click on Resources. Go to Apps. Click on Google Drive Resource. And you click on your video. Click on Import. Import File. And it should load quickly. And click on Submit Assignment. Here's how you submit assignment. So you click on Submit Assignment. You click on Resources. Go to Apps. Click on Google Drive Resource. Click on Shared with Me. And you click on your video. Click on Import. Import File. And it should load quickly. And click on Submit Assignment.
You can also resubmit your assignment if you make a mistake. If the teacher says they want you to try something again, you can get together and resubmit.